Hi, I'm Ted Rechtschaffen, CEO of TriDelta Financial. Today we're going to talk about a touchy subject, managing money for family members, in particular your parents. We're finding more and more as people age, they look to their children to manage their investments and manage their financial world. And this is a major burden for someone to take on, but it happens, and it's something as a responsible family member you may be asked to take on. What we'd say to people in this situation is really there's four things that you can do to try and get the best results for you in the easiest way. The first thing is you can't manage somebody's money without understanding their whole situation. You really have to understand your parents' expenses, you need to understand their goals, you need to understand all of the pieces of the financial puzzle before you can manage their money effectively. The second thing is you really have to know how much money your parents will need. So for example, we see people who are 85, 90 years old who have a lot more money saved than they will ever spend in their life. And why this is important is because you may want to manage money for your parents' needs very conservatively, but the rest of the money should be managed probably much more growth-oriented because it's not meant for a very short term, it's actually likely meant for the next generation. The third thing that's really important is to communicate with other family members. This really is, in some respects, a no-win job. But if you communicate with family members what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what the performance is, at least you alleviate some of the surprises that can happen at the end. And the last thing is, this is really one of those cases where it may make sense to work with a professional. Not only does it reduce the time that you have to spend on this, but it also allows the professional to communicate to other family members and remove some of the emotion that can sometimes go into investment decisions when you're managing money for your parents. To learn more, contact us at tridelta.ca.